will be out, and we got Bosa, Richburg, Verrett, and Williams is questionable.
You like what you've seen out of Richburg, though, in the last week and a half to think he could start for you?
Yeah, I do think he's got a chance. I mean, he's had a good week. It's gotten better each day. Big thing traveling this far. We want to see how he reacts on the plane. Sometimes guys who are going through things, it can swell up a little bit. So we'll see how he is tomorrow, but it's been a solid week.
You said on the radio that there was a chance that Jimmy Ward could play with a cast, but it might be next week that's more of a possibility. Would he be able to play with the cast? I mean, don't you need your hands, your fingers for that position?
I mean, you need to jam people, but I mean, Greenlaw played with a cast throughout the entire preseason. Elijah is playing with one out there right now, so guys play with casts. I mean, Ronnie Lott played without a pinky, so I mean, it's definitely you wouldn't choose to. It's easier to catch the ball when you have two hands, but and you can still, as long as you can protect it with the cast, where you can jam people and tackle people, which you don't very rarely do you make tackles with your fingers. So it's definitely annoying, but it's something you can do.
Would it be a club type situation or something where you can just sort of isolate the one finger on its own?
I'm not sure. I would hope whatever makes it feel better. If you can use the club as a weapon, that'd be nice, but you can't do that. So probably try to make it as flat as possible so we can jam and do things like that.
You mentioned the players. Ronnie Lott played without a pinky. Yeah.
Did I mention that?
Yeah, you just generally mention that when they're dealing with injuries.
Yeah, totally. I mean, it's expected. That's the standard here. It was set a long time ago, and we're still waiting for someone else to do that. But no, it's Jimmy would do anything to play this week. It's not that he had to get surgery on his broken finger to fix it. When you do that, sometimes it's just risky with sweating and stuff, with infection and everything, whenever you have an open wound. So hopefully that'll heal enough over the next week, and the cast will protect the bone, though.
And where do you feel Bosa is, and like how did you think he was moving this week in practice?
I mean, similar to what I just said about Richburg. I mean, definitely not all the way there yet, but had a good week, and I'm encouraged about it. We went half walk through today, half full speed. We'll get on this plane, which you're always a little nervous about with how long it is and stuff, and we'll see how those guys react tomorrow when we get them up and run them a little bit.
College started camp, we brought up when you told your players, hey, it's time to win, great attitude and everything, you got to win. I assume that was to get some urgency going. Did you feel that in this camp? Do you feel that this team is a little different emotionally this year?
Yeah, I definitely do. And that's not just because you make statements like that or you say you should be there in year 3. It's because we believe we are there. We know we have a good chance to win. I think our guys, lip service doesn't do much for players. They see the guys next to them. They feel the players out there. They know how much harder competition it was throughout, how much harder just deciding on the 53 is. They know there were some good players who we let go of because they couldn't make our 53, although they're good enough to be in the NFL. So when guys see that, you feel it right away. And I also think we got some guys who have been around here that, it's winning is very important to, not just being in the NFL. And guys really do want to win, and through the work they put in and the guys around them that they go against, I know they believe they can.
Do you have team captains? Is it the same as last year?
I can't remember if it's the same, but yes, we voted on them on Monday. We got on offense, we got Staley, Jimmy, and Kittle. On defense, we got Buck and Sherm. Those 5 guys. I said 5.
Yeah. No special team, right?
No.
When you were in Tampa, did you guys wear your white uniforms at home?
We wore red when we were there.
Red at home.
Yes.
You didn't think that the white was a heat advantage or anything like that?
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Yeah, no, we wore white. Yeah, you're right. No, I did think it was.
Are you at all surprised that they're going with the dark?
They can't change their mind on that, can they? I am surprised. And I'm very thankful.
You got this game and then obviously the week in Youngstown. The fact that it comes so early that you're going to have your team together in the season, is that you look at that as a positive, or is that something that you just deal with?
I mean, when it comes out right away, you look at it as a negative, and then you try to figure out how to work it out. And now I'm excited about it. I mean, I think it's always hard when, just the players and the coaches and everyone who's got to go. I mean, last night you got to say bye to your families, and you're not going to be back for 10 days, and then usually you get back at midnight on a Sunday night, and usually don't see them again until that Friday. So I think that can wear on guys a little bit. What's good is it is early in the season. I do like the fact that we have 2 back-to-back, so because it is a pain when you do have them back-to-back to just the traveling and to do it so much with the sleep-wake cycle and just the amount of flying that I do believe it'll really help us staying out there. It's not something when you want to have to do a ton, but definitely my experience being here the last 2 years, I've heard it about a lot of people who've been here in the past. It definitely is a factor, and I think this is the best we can deal with it. And when you do decide that it's the best thing to help your guys have the energy and play the right way, then it's also going to be fun to be together for a week. We're always together throughout the day, but when the day's over, everyone goes home, and sometimes it's nice to just be in the hotel with the guys.
You're not going to do that late November, early December with Baltimore and New Orleans surrounding Thanksgiving, right?
It's still a decision that we can make. I know it'd probably be easier for our travel guys if I made that right away, but I'm not a big guy in committing to stuff unless I know what my true opinion is, and I'd like to see how it goes these 2 weeks, and if we feel that it'll help us, and there's no doubt we'll do that.
All right.
That's good. Thanks, guys.